All right, number 4. We got our label goals, we got our announcements, and this week we got a giveaway.
Ooh.
Giveaways are fun. We're going to start doing giveaways.
Okay.
So, let's talk about our announcements. I've got my list here of things I need to talk about. So, Volca album. Anybody noticing? I don't know if you can tell. It's a mess right now. I'm redoing tape 2. The Volca album's 4 tapes because they're 15 minutes long, and then a tape is 60 minutes long. So, I have to fit everything onto 4 individual tapes. When I record a 60-minute tape on a 4-track at double speed, you wind up with 15 minutes of record time. So the Volca album's being split up into 4 tapes. The first tape is we'll do that in a future giveaway maybe. We'll give when that album's ready to go. We'll give away the first tape, not the master. I'm keeping the original, but I'll give out a digital copy of it. The Volca album we're in process. Greg did some recording at home that we're going to use. We're going to use for sample fodder because I called the album "We Are Living in the Age of Neo-Feudalism."
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're political this week, so let's just be political. We in the original age of feudalism, you couldn't move off of the manor without permission of the Lord. You could not leave. And that was codified in law, and that's why it was feudalism. And now we live in an era where most people cannot afford to relocate. They cannot move from one city to another. Greg's very lucky. You're going to Mattoon?
Yeah.
Good old Mattoon. Shout out to Mattoon. Home of the original Burger King.
Yeah.
You're going to have to tell me other Mattoon facts when you get there.
The thing is, what the original Burger King is actually is a place called Burger King that existed before Burger King. So there was some kind of legal battle where they won and they were able to keep the name Burger King. And they call it the original Burger King, but it's like you can't go there and get a Whopper or something. It's a totally different menu.
When you get there, you break out the DSLR, go get a bunch of footage of the place and the menu, and like maybe go interview some people, and then we'll do the research. We'll get the legal documents. We'll do a little mini documentary about the original Burger King and the legal battle. We'll do it on the channel. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll do one of those. We'll do Greg Sisko's first documentary. He's going to tell the story in documentary form.
Right. It was a story that needed to be told.
It absolutely needs to be told. So we are living in the age of neo-feudalism. It's neo-feudalism. Max Kaiser from the Kaiser Report. He I first heard the term used on there. I don't think he coined it. One day I'd like to actually have him on and we can talk to him about it. And maybe he will care because I'm called. I don't know. It just seems fitting. We're gonna do analog. It's an analog recording. We're gonna make analog copies available. They're gonna stay analog the entire way. Analog synthesizers into analog tape, made onto an analog tape. So it will have never hit a DAC. When was the last time you heard of a project where you could do that, where you could get a full analog recording?
The 60s.
Exactly. So that one. The next one is I'm currently hard at work at making the Best of Freeform Fridays 2016. This will come out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to come out in January or December, but it's going to take a little while. I'm going to do a mini doc of my own talking about the retrospective of 2016 and what the Freeform Fridays project is and that sort of thing. And we'll release the compilation at the same time. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. That's going to be, but you can hear everything that'll be on that compilation on the Jazz Destroyers channel. So if you go to youtube.com/the Jazz Destroyers official and subscribe, there's all sorts of Freeform Fridays on there you can already listen to, and a new one comes out every week. We're working on the MC Overlord album. We gotta go modify that. Have we made any traction? Have we gotten any headway on the contracts?
Not much.
Okay. I'm looking forward to this. Every time I talk to somebody, they're like, "Oh yeah, I know MC Overlord," and I'm like, "This is great. This guy, He was the godfather of the Austin hip hop scene. He's the best. He's a super nice guy. He makes really good music. Also, did a couple Freeform Fridays. Last week we released one, and that was Let It Roll. And then the other big news I have on announcements is Jesse Thunderwake American Icon. We're going to reissue the soundtrack on the Bandcamp page.
Jesse Thunderwake, Red, White, and Black. It's the first album.
Yeah.
First of many.
Red, White, and Black. That's right, first of many. That's a reference to the Jesse Thunderwake web series, wasn't it? Or is it the film?
That's the movie. It's in the movie.
Yes.
He holds up the CD in the back when he's living in his van.
Now, does Jesse Thunderwake is a youtube.com/Jesse Thunderwake?
I believe so.
I think so.
Or possibly just youtube.com/Thunderwake.
Either way, I'll put a link in the description. But go search for Jesse Thunderwake American Icon to watch the full film. It's out there, and we're going to
Thunderwake. Thunder, W-A-K-E.
Oh, yeah.
All one word. Jesse Thunderwake, American Icon.
Jesse is Jesse.
That's true. No I in Jesse.
Yeah.
So it,
That would be a different
much
movie.
like One Night Stands, I got to explain this title before anyone can find it.
Right. It's a funny movie. The second
It's-
time you watch it.
It's a pretty funny movie.
That's the way I'm sticking to it. Watch it twice. Because if it's not...
Watch it 15 times.
Yeah.
Because,
Absolutely.
14 doesn't really do it justice. And you might watch 14 times and go, And then on the 15th time, you'll be like,
Right. Because
That's-
it's pretty... I mean...
yeah, it's dense.
We got meta.
There's a lot about quantum physics in there that
And rocket therapy.
That
There's rocket therapy, too.
Rocket therapy.
So Jesse Thunderwake, we're going to release it on the Bandcamp, and where on this podcast there's the link right there. I will have to figure out how to do an annotation so you can click to it. I'm not sure if YouTube will let me do that, but either way, it's just getoffmylawnrecords.bandcamp.com. But we're going to put that out. Greg, what should we sell that at? What do you want to sell that at? How much is that album worth to you?
Oh. How many tracks are on the album?
Oh, it's a lot. It's like 10. It's an LP.
Yeah, but I was gonna say it's probably less than 10. They're probably 99 cents each usually, or actually I don't use iTunes that much anymore. It's usually less than that now, isn't it?
I think with iTunes you can modify to go down to 69 cents if you want. If you want to be a budget label, maybe we should be a budget label.
I say we keep it cheap.
How about this?
Because I mean,
How about this? It's really just you and me who have to split this, right? We don't. The soundtrack isn't part of the film. Whatever we generate from the film is going directly to the actors until we get them paid.
when finally one day it reaches $100 and they cut a check,
Right. So
and then we'll send everybody their checks for $11.
yeah, but it'll be great because everybody will get it for $11, minus the postage to send it to them.
Yeah,
Just because I mean,
and we're gonna send it in pennies, so so that postage is gonna be expensive.
no, we'll write checks, or if I can, I'll use PayPal to cut that out. I'll figure out a way to send it to them where they get their full amount, but I
Right.
don't want to have to. If they want a physical check, I'm just gonna have to deduct the postage. So how about we do this? How about pay what you want? You want to put it up as pay what you want, or you want to put a price tag?
Put a
What are your
price tag
thoughts?
on it. Put
What?
a price tag on it.
So you price it. What are we pricing it at?
How many tracks? You
I think
remember?
it's 8, 9.
It's
something
8 or
like
9.
that.
It's like 30, 40 minutes of music though.
$7.
$7.
$7.
So we'll put it up for $7. So we'll make that available. Not this week. Should I make it available this week? I gotta go
I don't know.
track down the master files. Is the problem? I don't. Do you have a copy of the masters, the AIFs,
I don't think
or
so.
the waves? God, they're gonna be buried on a hard drive somewhere, and I really don't want to. So let's do this.
I'll check if they're on my hard drive in my Thunderwake file, but that's probably something that I don't have.
Right. I want to say it's 50 minutes though. It's a lot of audio. because I've got MP3s of it on my Google Drive.
The Kubrick song alone's like 8 minutes long.
That Kubrick song is awesome.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
a Full Metal Jacket on the table by my bed, and if they remake Spartacus, I'm gonna put it in my head.
Yeah.
What was the rest of that? I can't remember.
It's the only path of glory with this killer's kiss on art. Every actress a Lolita since 2001. It's dark. No one's topping Barry Lyndon lured the industries on fire, yet these movies make a killing. I'm all fear and no desire. Got my eyes wide shut, praying for a clockwork orange sky above, shining with your strange love.
So that'll be fun. The nice thing with Bandcamp, though, is you can listen to the whole thing before making a purchasing decision. So we kind of are giving it away in that regard, but we'll put a price tag for the download, sure. I don't know. I gotta track down the master files. Let's make that a goal for next week.
Okay.
So we're announcing it and then next week we should have all that worked out. To actually launch it.
Okay.
And then maybe we'll do a 1 week giveaway on that. Like I'm giving away the Jazz Destroyers Live this week for the giveaway. Oh, hi. Yes, that's our giveaway. I charge $7 for the Jazz Destroyers Live. The reason I charge $7 for the Jazz Destroyers Live is because there's 4 guys on there. But I'm making an executive decision for 1 week and 1 week only. I'm having a flash sale. I'm putting pay what you want. 0 is included. If you don't have $1, you can still download it. It will cut you off. It'll cut me off at 200 though. So once we get 200 free downloads, there will be no more free downloads. So if you have $1, you have a couple dollars, throw in, but you don't have to. We're giving away 200 copies of the Jazz Destroyers Live over the course of the next week. So there's that. It's a secret to nobody. That one's already pay what you want on Bandcamp. I've made a decision that for my own personal projects where I don't have to split it with anybody, then I'm just going to put it out as pay what you want because I just want people to listen to the music and enjoy it. So Thunderwake will put a price tag on because you and I have to split it, and I won't ask you to give it away.
It doesn't bother me any.
Carissa thinks we should.
I like people listening to music. I like people watching my movies. I mean, Thunderwake's free on YouTube.
That's why I'm thinking do pay what you want. But let's do this. Let's do $4.99 instead of $7. Let's just do $4.99.
It's a good price.
It's a good price.
Nice and low.
It's nice and low. It's $5. If you're gonna steal, I love how Louis C.K. puts it. If you're gonna steal a thing that costs $5, you're a real jerk. That's not how he put it, but this is YouTube and they have rules. All right, so It's a Secret to Nobody, Jazz Destroyers Live. Escape from Ignorance. Steven's under the weather this week. That's why he's not here.
Right.
So I don't think there'll be a new Escape from Ignorance this week, but I'm looking forward to... I've been talking to him about it. I want to make the Bandcamp page an alternative distribution method for it. So I'll work with him to get the long-form files, and we'll start putting the episodes up in a compilation for him. And that'll be pay what you want, because he's giving that away as a public service. But if you want to compensate him or donate to the cause, you can totally throw him a few bucks that way. I won't keep a cut. Other news, other goals, tapes and CDs are imminent. Did you know this? I've mentioned we're going to sell tapes of the Volca album, but the CDs are a new thing. I figured out how I can manufacture CDs myself, one at a time by hand. And it won't be as expensive as CreateSpace. So I'm going to start making CDs. So the discs will be sourced from probably Vietnam or somewhere, and the cases will be sourced from China or somewhere. But I'm going to print them, I'm going to assemble them, I'm going to put the data onto them here in America. That'll be kind of cool. And I'm going to have to do them one at a time. But we're going to make CDs available, physical CDs of everything, including Jesse Thunderwake American Icon.
Awesome.
Or Jesse Thunderwake Red, White, and Black.
Yes.
American Icon's the movie. Red, White, and Black's the album.
I look forward to finally having that CD that was a prop all those years ago.
Oh, yeah, we did make a prop.
Mm-hmm.
If you can find high-res images of that, let me know. I may have it.
The thing is, great photo anyway.
Hey, screw you! I took that photo.
But I mean, it's out of focus.
Oh, yeah, we'll make it work. Okay, so tapes and CDs are coming. If anybody wants to help get us to where we can make tapes and CDs, I mean, the equipment's going to cost some money. It's only going to cost like $300. So if anybody wants to contribute to the cause, this is also a good way of It's a Secret to Nobody, my electronic album I made on my iPad. Just pay for it. You don't have to pay nothing. You can pay something, and I'll use that to buy the equipment to manufacture. So go ahead and do that if you're so inclined into helping out. And then if you do that and you're doing that specifically, let me know, and I'll figure out how to get you a physical copy of something for your troubles. See the look she's giving me? You got to give me like a reasonable amount, and I'm not going to give you physical copies for $1. But like if you help get us there, we'll figure it out. Also, Your Name Here. That's the last on my list here. Your Name Here.
You're cutting us off on the camera.
Am I?
Yeah.
Sorry. The reality is we have a goal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 projects we've got releasing, right? Through iTunes and things coming up here in the future. But there is no limit. My goal for 2017 is 12. I want to do one a month. So, Your Name Here. If you have an interesting project, if you know of an interesting band, send it to me. Get in contact through, however, comment on YouTube, message me through message Get Off My Lawn Records through Facebook. This is a request. How did we have to put it, dear? We're soliciting submissions.
Yes.
So when you do send me something, you have to indemnify me for having listened to it. Hopefully you all know that I don't steal. I don't try to steal. I mean, I certainly have my things I picked up from listening to things over the years, but that's what being a musician is you try to get to the root of the idea, but I don't steal. But legally, you have to indemnify me. If you're going to send me something for me to hear, you have to say, I won't sue you later if you accidentally play something that sounds like this later. It would be accidental, but I have ears and I can transcribe. When you send me something played on the guitar, I know what you're playing. You're not hiding it from me, right? So you just have to let me know that you're not going to sue me later for plagiarism or anything like that. Obviously, I'm not going to just release your stuff and give it away if you don't want to work with the label. But we are taking submissions, and if you know of anything that you want to get us in touch with, let me know. And I'm out digging through some stuff. I met an interesting guy today named Jomo and the Possum Posse.
Nice.
These guys are awesome. I helped them set up sound at a benefit concert today. He was telling me there's a very popular, I guess it's a guy on a buffalo. If you search for that on YouTube, it's got like 20 million views. And, we talked about internet fame last week, but it's interesting. So I want to talk to him. I'm really excited for that. So we'll see how that goes. So those are what we're doing over the next, week, month, year. Mm-hmm. And what's next?